Hey everybody, welcome back to Spear Inch Garage. I'm Sean, and on today's video we're going to be taking a break from the 63 Nova. I got it moved over here on this side of the shop now, so I can bring in the next project, which is my 1979 Ford F100 short bed. And kind of give a little bit of a backstory why I have that truck is because my grandfather bought a brand new 1974 Ford F100 long bed. It was a wind blue with a white top, inline six, automatic. Well, back in 1993-4, he loaned it to my uncle, and somebody stole it, and they wrecked it into a ditch and everything, and bent the frame and everything on it. And last time I saw that truck was behind my uncle's trucking company, and I don't know where it went after that. I did try to get a hold of my uncle's son, and he remembers the truck, but he just don't know what happened to it or anything like that. It was a kind of a long shot to see if I could find my grandfather's truck, but it just didn't work out. So I went on a hunt for a 73 through 79. I was really trying to find the early 73, 74 trucks, and I did find one in I think it was up around Tulsa, and they sold it the day I got called about it. And the bad thing about it, that truck was wind blue, inline six, long bed, same interior. I think the only other thing it was different about it was a manual instead of automatic, and it didn't have the white top on it. And it being a 76, it had the different inserts, which is easy to change out, just a few screws. After that, I started looking around for other trucks, and I looked at a couple of them, and more I looked at the long bed trucks, because that was pretty much all that comes up, because you don't see too many short beds. I just really didn't like the long beds on them. They seem like really long for some reason, and the Chevy trucks don't seem like that to me, but for some reason the Ford long bed seems extra long. But I thought, since I'm just building a tribute truck to my grandfather, I wanted to get and look for a short bed, because I really like the short bed versions of them. And I finally found one. It was about 4 hours away. The price was reasonable for what those trucks are, because I know nowadays it seems like those trucks are a long bed that's nice, or run anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 in my area anyway. I don't know your area, but in this area they're pretty high, and ones that need a lot of work are anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 for long beds. But I ended up purchasing this truck, and had all the intentions to change the grill, change the color, make it that wind blue color, change the interior and everything like that. The truck did run, but we had it running just long enough to drive it up on the trailer, so I didn't really inspect the motor too much, because I kind of took the word of the guy that I bought it from that everything was good except for needing a fuel pump. But I mean, maybe he didn't know the other issues with the motor, but when I got it home and put a new fuel pump on it, it ended up making a lot of racket up in the valve train. And I took off the valve covers and everything, and some of the push rods were really loose, and they're non-adjustable. And yeah, you can get a little bit longer push rods for those trucks to take up the slack, but I just really couldn't believe that these things didn't jump out from underneath the rocker arm. They were so loose. So I ended up deciding to ditch that 351 modified in it, and I purchased a 351 Windsor out of a salvage yard that was free and everything, as far as spinning over. and I got it home and kind of tore into it a little bit because I wasn't doing the YouTube videos back then. And I also kind of did start on the modifications of the front end on that truck out there. So I'm going to show you the truck and everything. It does need a lot of work, and I'm going to have to get and bring it all back apart. I was just kind of roughly fitting the panels up because I found out that the truck was in a front end collision, which I'll show you what I found here in a minute. But stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, this is the 1979 to 1974 conversion here. Hopefully the wind won't be too bad as I walk around the truck. When I got the truck, the doors were kind of bad shape, so I swapped this door out and I swapped the hood out. And I also had to swap the passenger door out because it was really damaged, and fender. There's some damage on top of the truck there that I have to work out. Side of this door was cut out for some bigger speakers, but at least they'll be all covered up with new panels and everything. But like I said, I had to get it all stripped out and cleaned. Let me show you what I found when I started taking the panels off. Okay everybody, this is the original grill from the 79, and when I got it off, I got noticing this core support was bent in at some point, and somebody tried pulling it out some, I guess. And beat it out, but this fender was really mangled here. And as you can see, the original door is also mangled up. Now somebody, I think, replaced the bumper. It might have been factory black, but they painted it black anyway. I'm wanting to put a chrome bumper back on it. Okay, this is the original 351 modified. It still runs. I probably started up long enough when I pulled it into the shop so I can start getting everything removed. Now, a lot of people probably say I've also got a lot of money in all these fenders and hoods and stuff like that. I really don't. I might have, with the two doors, the hood, the grill, and the core support, I might have like $225 maybe in it. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I had to really add it up, but it really wasn't a lot. Also upgraded and got a booster there for the master cylinder. Now that's the original manual master cylinder. and I need to replace it because you can see it's leaking fluid right there. And it was leaking into the floorboard and it was starting to rust it out. So I don't know how much of the floorboards I got to get in repair, but like I said, when you buy one of these old Ford trucks, that's pretty typical. What's going on, everybody? I think right now I'm gonna head out to salvage yard this morning. If y'all ever watch Puddin's Fab Shop, you probably heard of Pot County and maybe St. Louis Salvage. Well, that's where I live, and that's the salvage yard I use. So I'll see you when I get there. Okay, and here at St. Louis Salvage, going out to the old Ford truck section for that other project I was telling you about. They don't really carry, they got old cars here, but they don't have any like 63 Novas or anything in that range. So I'll catch you back on when I get over to that section. Okay, we made it over here to where he keeps all the early 70s Ford trucks. So fortunately, I think it's the exact same trucks that's been here. So probably not gonna really find anything new. I got this door off this truck. But this color right here is the color I'm planning on painting my truck. It's called Wind Blue. Yeah, I'll catch you back on if I find something I can grab. Okay, here's some of the older cars back here in the back. Here in a few months, when it gets warmed up, the grass and everything gets pretty high back here, and stickers and ticks and everything. Oh, Nova right there. Pintos. The old cool wrecker right there. Some 60 model Chevy trucks. Heavy duty vise. So it's been booger welded a few times. Pretty cool. Ford F100. Alright. Okay, everybody, this is what I ended up with out at the salvage yard. The 10-hole aluminum Ford F150 wheels. Because I really don't like these wheels that are on here. And plus it has these spacers right here. So
Well, I just have to get some tires for them and get them on there, see what it looks like. I kind of held it up there next to it and it looks a lot better.
You know, I like to have the steel wheels on that truck, but you buy the center caps for like $150, $200, and a lot of times those are used caps. They're not brand new caps, so they're probably going to have some kind of flaws on them. And then you add in the wheels, which were really reasonable out there at $25 a wheel. So you're looking at what, $250, $300, and then plus you got to put tires on it. So I decided to do the aluminum wheels for right now, and if I don't like them, I can sell those and buy something else different. Probably if I had my choice, it'd probably be like the 17-inch, I think it is, wheel that Dodge has. See some pictures of these Ford trucks with them on there, and they look really good. But let me show you the drivetrain parts I bought a while back out at the salvage yard, so you can see what we're going to be doing with those.
Okay, everybody, this is the C6 transmission I picked up from the salvage yard. I bought it as a just a core. It could be good, but I'm not planning on it to be good because it was left outside and it had no dipstick on it. So there was water in the pan, but I don't think it got any higher than the top of the pan, because any extra water would just get run out. So I'm gonna take it as I'm gonna have to get and rebuild it. But reason why I had to get this is because the 351 modified has a big bell housing, and the 351 Windsor has the small bell housing. Other than that, I think it's all the same. And the transmission that's in it shifts right now, so I could possibly just pull all the guts out of the big bell housing transmission and stick it in this one. Let me show you the motor. Okay, this is the 351 Windsor, and as you can see, it's extremely clean inside of it. I did find that it had 40 over pistons in it, so it has been rebuilt at some point, and I'm not sure how many miles it had on the rebuild. Like I said, it spun over freely when I put my wrench on it. So we're going to have to tear into it and see what all it needs. Now, it's set inside of the back of a Bronco. The guy that worked there felt like it was a good motor that he pulled it out of. And so he stuck it back there, and the back end of the Bronco was wide open. But it didn't have a carburetor on it. So any blowing rain could get in it. And when I drained the oil out, it had about a quart of water come out the pan. But other than that, I think it was pretty much full of oil. So hopefully when we tear the bottom end down, there won't be no rust or anything like that, since there was still oil in it.
Okay, everybody, I didn't want to have a super long video without, you know, doing work and stuff like that. So I just want to get this video kind of started and get the series kicked off and see what you think. So if you could leave a comment, and if you like what you're seeing, subscribe, please. And till next time, thanks for watching.